Hello everybody, how are you all doing? Welcome back to Man City Unplugged, your very own Man City fan channel. How are you all feeling ahead of this big day? I know last three seasons in the Champions League, one final, one semi-final. We've already been there, we've already experienced those nervous moments, be it be against AS Monaco, for example, when Pep first came, or be it be against that quarterfinal, that last round of 16 heartbreak against Tottenham on the very last second, that heartbreak against Lyon, that heartbreak against Liverpool. Last season was just too much. Many of us just couldn't take it in. It took me 1 week to accept that we were knocked out by Real Madrid last season. Two-goal lead with just extra time to go almost. How could you give that up? So, I mean, so that's why I'm just asking you guys, how are you guys actually feeling? Because it's nerves, man. It's just nerves because Allianz Arena is not an easy place to go to. I don't care how much lead you're taking and all of those things. It's a very hard place to go to. So the match will be interesting. The match will be exciting. I think one thing we must not forget here is we must not forget to play. The moment you forget to play in these big games is the moment you're just out, you're just gone. And we've done that mistake too many times in the past. I know we were inexperienced in the past, but if you see all of our past knockouts, all of the times we have lost in the past, especially in the latest days of the Champions League. There'll be one thing which you'll actually find that is in common, that we have stopped playing, we have just sat back defending and all of that. I don't care what the result was in the first leg. Our approach to this game should be just a fresh game, starting with nil-nil. Your absolute desire, your absolute objective, your absolute aim must be to win this game. That's all. The moment you realize that I have a three-goal lead from the last leg, I have something to protect. That moment itself, the game's gone. That should not be what I know. Pep would have drilled this very well, but our focus should just be on this game, not on the past leg or not on the future Arsenal match, a field match, or something else. You play you play the football. That's it. The moment you're playing the team, see, one of the things about these European powerhouses is the moment you're playing the team, it doesn't matter how good of a position you're in, you're out. You play the football. That's it. It's 11 versus 11. It's football. It's managing the transitions. It's managing your 1v1s. It's managing. It's marking your man tight. It's doing the basics of football. It's about soaking up pressure. If we play the football, we realize this is just a game of 11 versus 11. That's all. The moment you think Bayern Munich history, Allianz Arena, you're gone. So that's the mistake we actually did. A lot of people actually look to find the mistake as to why we were knocked out against Real Madrid in the game. People say Edison should have collected the ball. People say Diaz should have marked better. Fernandino should have done better. But the reality was, almost from 80th minute in that Real Madrid game, we forgot how to play. We were just sitting back defending. We invited Real Madrid on. We were playing the Bernabeu Stadium. We were playing the Real Madrid team. We were playing their history. The moment you do that in any sport, you're gone. You play the game. That's all, not the opponent. When I see a Vinay, how are you feeling ahead of this game? Cancelo in. That's actually interesting. That's actually interesting when I Cancelo's in. We'll have to see how that plays. I'm thinking, will Tuchel actually move Cancelo into the midfield to counter that box midfield which we have formed with Stones, Rodri, Gundogan and De Bruyne? Will be very interesting this matchup. Cancelo against Bernardo Silva. But one thing with Cancelo we can say is, you probably can nick the ball off Cancelo and spring a counter attack or an attack of your own. So Cancelo is an interesting decision. Choupo-Moting is the big decision, I think, which Bayern have made. They're playing with a striker. This will mean Diaz will have to play 1v1 against Choupo-Moting. Will couple of interesting battles. JSK's biggest mistake is wearing this third kit, and they're doing the same. But JSK, they didn't have any choice. I don't know why they're not using the blue kit. because then there'll be no kid clash. Probably, I think to boost the sales, there's some rule that in an away game, if the second kit is having a kit clash, then you wear the third. Even if the third is having a kit clash, then you wear your home jersey. I think there's some rule that this third kit, right? This third kit, I mean, that's another jinxing kit. We are playing against all the odds today. Playing against all the odds. Let's see how it goes. Swami says Bayern remontanda incoming with a question mark. Swami, hope it's not incoming. Hope it's not incoming. First of all, we are all pretty nervous here. Very nervous. Vinay says we became Arsenal. You say no, never, never. We'll never become Arsenal. Vinay, we'll never become Arsenal. But in terms of, I mean, do you mean in terms of forgetting how to play? But we have done it in the past, Vinay, in the Champions League. We've never done it in the Premier League, but in the Champions League, right from Monaco to even against Chelsea. Okay, Pep did that, but we forgot how to play. We sometimes sit back in those pressure situations. So so I actually think that is it's going to come down to mentality more than anything else. More than anything else. So we need to be stronger mentally. The players are almost lined up over there. The subs will be interesting from Pep. I mean, one of the key things is when does he bring in Alvarez and Foden? Those two will be absolutely key. And when does he bring in Kyle Walker? I think Pep will do subs this time, this game. And the subs also which he'll do, I'll tell you mostly I think he'll do Alvarez, Foden and Kyle Walker. In what order it needs to be seen, that's all. Vinay says sit back is not our strength. Exactly, Vinay, that's not our strength. But with Haaland up front, with De Bruyne there to provide the balls, you could be tempted to sit back, and that is something which we must avoid. It's a fresh game, Vinay. We just have to go in with the aim of winning this game. That's all. It's a fresh game. Forget about the lead, like I've been saying. Forget about everything. It's a fresh game. We should treat this as a one-off knockout game against Bayern. That's all. Go and bloody win the game. That should be our attitude. That's it. If you go on and protect something, these teams will kill you with the football. Bayaji says defend in numbers and must take our chances on the counter. Honestly, Bayaji, I'm actually tensed if I'll actually be tensed if we defend, we sit back, defend, and then try to hit Bayern on the counter. We could probably do that. I know Villarreal last season did that against Bayern. Villarreal not Bayern out last season, but exactly the same thing, sit back and counter. But that's just not our game. That's not how we approach things. I'm feeling nervous, guys, very nervous, and I know all of you are feeling the same. I mean, Pep's approach. I mean, if at in the first 5-10 minutes, if you're seeing that we're sitting back and hitting on the break, then I don't think that's a good approach. I know we have used those approaches in the past. Atletico Madrid last season, was it? Last season quarterfinal? Yes, last season quarterfinal was Atletico Madrid. 1-0 lead we bought from Atletico's home and defended it. At the Etihad, complete defense. We just parked the bus in that game, if you remember. I know we can do that, but Atletico's attack is different from Bayern's attack. Bayern have the last thing you would want is Cancelo, Coman, Musiala, everyone to camp on the edge of your box and try to put in those crosses. The attitude in this game will define everything. The attitude will tell us have we learned something from the previous mistakes. When Pep Guardiola told when we reached the final against Chelsea 2 years back, when he told that we are still not ready for in this Champions League competition to play in these later stages. I just thought, what was he talking about? But then, what happened against Real Madrid and all of the past events? I'm like thinking, Pep knew that that was the kind of experience you needed in order to consistently make the later stages of the Champions League. So what have we learned from the Bernabeu? This game is not about winning or losing. This game is not about who will go through. This game overall is about how much have we progressed in terms of mentality wise, in terms of developing a personality from the last season, from the season before, from 2016 onwards. That is what this game is going to be about. This game is going to be much more than what the final result in the scorecard will dictate. How much have you fought till the end? Just fight till the end. That's what we want as fans, irrespective of what the result will be. Swami says the ambience in Allianz Arena is just crazy. Seems like the whole stadium is upon the rivals. That's gonna be the thing. That's gonna be the thing, Swami. That's why mentality, personality, all of those matter more in these kind of cup ties than everything else. JSK says, by the way, Villarreal has done it. By the way, Villarreal remain undefeated against Bayern in Allianz last season. I remember, I think 2-1 or something. In the last minute, they hit Bayern on the counter, and that time, Bayern was much more stronger, I think, than now, with Lewandowski playing and all of those playing. Swami says, if Bayern somehow score one in the first half, the game can go anyway. I mean, City have to score. I think City have to score in this game more than anything else. If Bayern manage to keep a clean sheet, anything is possible. City have to score in this scenario. City have to score in this game. There's no two things about it. If we don't score, it will be very difficult for us. Bayaji says 3 goals lead is too good to throw away, no matter which opposition City are playing against. That is true, Bayaji, but you know the tension, the home crowd playing as a 12th man, the nerves, all of these things can go a long way in dictating what we can do. Vinay says still no Muller. The thing is probably Tuchel thinks Musiala will have more energy to press City's midfield and stuff. So that's why no Muller there. Bayaji says effing watermelon kid. Everyone is damn scared of the kid, Bayaji, more than Bayern, more than Champions League quarterfinals, more than the Bayern's crowd. Everyone's scared of the kid. Let us see what this kid can do. And I think we wore this kid against Leipzig also, right? I think this kid can go either superbly well or it can just go the other way. JSK says, I don't think Tuchel is a type of manager who can make the comeback. He basically plays more defensively. But Bayern is the team that is capable of anything, right, JSK? So Bayern with their history, with their everything else. JSK says, kid greater than any team in the world. This kid, that is to, especially with our third kid. In the Premier League, this third kit has been a disaster. Nottingham Forest draw, I think, against Everton. Not against Everton, but there have been a few frustrating draws in this kit actually for us. Just take a deep breath and just see the match. I don't know why it has not started yet. It's been already 3 minutes, I think, past the start time, past the kickoff time. 3 minutes. I'm just taking huge deep breaths, gulps of deep breaths, I would say. Exactly when I don't know why it's not starting 3 minutes. This just adds to the tension. This just adds to the pressure. I don't know why they're not starting yet. Pep is giving specific instructions to Bernardo Silva and Akanji, both on the right hand side. This is tense. This is damn tense. I guess the entire bloody week or the entire this month, next month probably. It might be like this. But we take game by game. I think it's some problem with the referee again. I don't know why the problems for the referee come always when we wear this kit. Yeah, it started already now. It's already a long ball in the Bayern's half, and it's Bernardo Silva with a miss kick. Bayern are already on the front foot. Fast passing of the ball. City's press is actually good. City are able to drive Bayern back. We must be careful of letting Bayern play through our press. Rodri has done well over there. Eddie has kicked it long, and Upamecano. Haaland is straight on to Upamecano. I think we need to contain Musiala very well. Need to absolutely contain Musiala. That is a good ball into the box by Benjamin Pavard, I think, from Bayern's right hand side. It's a city throw. It's a city throw. That's well done by Bernardo Silva. Didn't panic, didn't kick it out. Died to Momacano with the ball. Jack Grealish. One thing City are doing well is we are pushing Bayern back. The press is absolutely very good, but we must be careful not to overcome it too much in the press. That's a good press by Bernardo Silva over there. The keeper just kicked it out. And that's a good interception, but I think Grealish didn't back the press well. This is the thing, when you don't back the press well, then it will be a problem. I think we need to go and defend back in numbers. Just bloody defend it in numbers, that's all. Go and maintain that defensive shape. Shape is crucial. Defensive shape is absolutely crucial. Go and sit back in the shape like you did in the bloody first leg. Go and sit back in the shape. Joseph is here. He says, service from Munich, my friend. Hey Joseph, how are you doing? And which team do you support? Do you support Bayern Munich? And if you support Bayern Munich, then how do you expect the tie to go? Pep Guardiola still nervous, as he should be. Just kick it to Eddie. No mistakes while playing out from the back. Absolutely no mistakes today. Joseph says, of course, Bayern, but my hope is small. In these kind of competitions, knockout competitions, never say never, Joseph. Is it a free kick for Bayern? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's a free kick for Bayern, but I've just read about the referee who is refereeing this. It's offside. Supermoting was offside anyway. Offside flag is up. And Ruben Diaz survives their uncharacteristic mistakes already. Bayern are looking to press, but just need to be smart in terms of playing out. Remember, do not remember the first leg lead or all of those things. Just remember it's a fresh match, knockout match, which we need to win. That's all. Nathan Ake there, well done. Is aware of the situation. Ederson needs to be absolutely on his peak there. Ruben Diaz, they're just trying to press Ruben Diaz over there. That's very well done by John Stones. Kevin De Bruyne, Manuel Akanji. Rodri does extremely well over there. Rodri does extremely well. And it's Edison's ball. And Eddie, why don't you catch it by some seconds? Why do you always want to bloody kick it? Good anticipation by Haaland. It's a free kick to City. Well done, Erling. Very well done. It's actually good anticipation by Kevin De Bruyne over there. I think it's Delift on Kevin De Bruyne. That's a foul. That's a clear foul. Is it Delift or is it Kimmich? Ball has gone out and it's a Bayern throw. City are looking just a touch nervous here. That's the thing. You cannot be nervous in this sort of games. City are looking a touch nervous here. That was a nervous moment for City over there. That was a very nervous moment. That's very well defended there. That's very well defended. I think it was Gundogan. That's a foul. That's a free kick for City. That's a foul. Look at the pace of Bayern there in behind City. But Gundogan with the defensive piece of work. I think why are Ake and Akenji actually not playing back? Just don't know. How can you just tell a co-man to go like that? Bayern are looking dangerous here. City must attack. City must go on the front foot. City cannot sit back. We must not stop playing. That is the main aim. We must not stop playing. We must play our game here. It doesn't matter. That is what we should have learned till now with all our experiences, with all our trials and tribulations in the Champions League till now, in the last 6 7 years under Pep especially. That's a yellow card there. I think it's a yellow card to Cancelo over there. Yes, Cancelo gets a yellow card. Bernardo Silva does a little bit of trickery on him and Cancelo commits into the foul. It's a clear yellow card. It's a yellow card in the daylight. City are we are not attacking and this is not good. Just attack. Bloody hell, why do you want to invite Bayern on? Again, back to Edison. Erling Haaland wins the ball. Ah, that's well done by Erling Haaland. But again, we need to attack. We just can't sit back and let Bayern take the course of play. No, no, no. That's not a foul. The ref is just calling in too many fouls. I just think Pep probably needs to adjust something here. Don't know what is it, but why don't you just leave Haaland on Upamecano and stuff? Grealish press, Jack press. Bayern are easily able to play through City's midfield. I don't know why is that. Again, Erling Haaland not winning the second ball, and I think it's Kimmich on the ball. Kimmich is actually getting a lot more involved here. City are not pressing as aggressively as in the first leg, but we must not forget how to play. That's Bernardo Silva gets the ball in the advanced area for the first time in this match. And that's a save by Jan Sommer, but that's good play from City over there. That's very good play from City over there. Ah, it's just near Ilkay Gundogan's feet. It's just near Ilkay Gundogan's feet. Just a little bit wide, and probably Ilkay Gundogan has a chance to shoot. Ah, they're attacking Ake. They're attacking Ake. That's well done again. Good defensive work, but Bayern come again. Erling, just go back and defend. Not a good first 15 minutes for City, I must say. And the score line is like that we haven't played our football. Have to not play the opponent, you have to play your football. Once you forget that, it's very difficult. The one thing that's been good is the pressing actually. Rodri has done extremely well over there. It's Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Ruben Diaz, and Ruben Diaz is out of position here. Ruben Diaz is bloody out of position here. Ah, that was close. That was close. Leroy Sané was through. Leroy Sané was through, and Ruben Diaz was out of position. Ah, I don't know why Ruben Diaz went so far out. Ah, it was a good finish from Sané as well. It just evaded the goal. We must be careful of these things, guys. We must be careful of these things. I don't know what was the need for Ruben Diaz to just go so much. Kevin De Bruyne are there. Ah, his pass is intercepted. This is going to be a very, very difficult game. Just being seen right from the outset. Sane going through across from Coleman. Erling Haaland is through. Erling Haaland is through. That's a red card. That's a red card for a Bayern player. This might be a turning point. Oh, but the flag is raised. The VR is checking there, but the flag is raised. VR is checking there. Okay, it's offside. I think the check is complete. Upamecano is lucky. This could have been a huge turning point in the game. Could have been a huge turning point in the game. I think it might have just been marginal, an inch here, an inch there, because Haaland is generally not offside. The Bayern players are appealing for something here, but don't think they're gonna get it. I think they're appealing for a foul on foul by Nathanake. It's difficult to tell in real time. What is it? Oh, the referee has bloody given the foul. I think it's a Bayern corner. Yes, it's a Bayern corner. And it's a Bayern throw now. That's well defended. But that red card was a massive moment in the game. The defensive shape that was at the Etihad's actually not there. We're not sitting back as much. Sane is running through, and that's a good catch by Edison over there. That's a good kick out by Edison. Jack Grealish is just not able to contain the ball on that side. Sommer's actually playing out well in this game. John. Ah, again, critical moment there. Correct. I think it was Kimmich who was leaning back and taking that strike. Again, good moment from Bayern over there. We need to be careful, guys. Bayern are creating all these chances. We're just not able to even create one chance. That's a good pick out. Ake slipped over there, I know, for that situation, but nothing is excusable in ties like these. Bernardo Silva, good switch to Jackery, almost. Ake has the ball. Rodri. That's a good ball there. Nathan Ake. Jack Grealish. Manuel Akanji. Again back to Edison. We need to attack Bayern. We need to test Jan Sommer. John Stones does extremely well over there. That's not a foul on Stones. Musiala does well and Bayern get a throw in. It's just the offside, it's just marginal over there, that's all. It's a throw in for Bayern again. I don't know, the ball was going out, but Bernardo Silva still intervened. This match is just looking tough with every passing minute. Ruben Diaz, go back to Edison if there's nothing available. Kevin De Bruyne, Jack Grealish, Nathan Ake. Ah, good strike from Nathan Ake over there. Good try, I would say. Good try from Nathan Ake. But our defense needs to be much more solid. We have allowed some of Bayern's runners to go through, especially on Ake's side. It's City's throw, I guess. No, Bayern have got the foul. Erling Haaland knows this ground very well. I think he scored against Bayern a lot of times. Rodri there with a lot of space in the midfield. Jack Grealish, Kevin De Bruyne. Ah, De Bruyne just couldn't take the ball past the final man. Those are the small things we need to focus on. Is it a penalty? Referee says no. I think it's a tangle of legs. But Bayern are completely dominated. Where is bloody Jack Grealish? That's a good defensive header. This game is tense. It's very tense. It's very intriguing. Bayern are just pinning us almost in our own half over there. That's a corner for Bayern. Diaz is not happy with it. That's again, I know it's from a Bayern head, but I think there was enough pressure on the Bayern player. I think it was Eric Maxim supermoting over there. Pep is calling over Bernardo Silva. I think it's a small breaking play for Edison over there. Edison has his stats. Something happened to stats. I think I don't know. We're just not able to get through the midfield of Bayern over there. Pep needs to change it at half time, I think. City are desperately looking for half time now. It's increasingly becoming difficult to press these Bayern players. Jack Grealish has hit it out. You can look at the mindset of City here with Jack Grealish doing nothing with the possession over there. The Bayern are just pressing City left, right, and center over here. City, we are just not able to play our game. Alsta says hello, hello Alsta, how are you doing? We're just playing backwards and sideways. We're just, I mean, how many times we've not even tested Jan Sommer? Yeah, Alsta, good to see that you're back. I'm very nervous, Alsta. I'm extremely nervous. City finally keeping a bit of possession. The Grealish, Nathanake. Alsta says, do you think City will win today? I don't know, Alsta. We're not playing well, at least till now. Not playing well at all. Rodri with the mistake over there. Rodri with the big mistake over there. City need to get back in numbers. That's very well done. Got back in numbers. I don't know, Alsta. In Champions League, until the end, you cannot do anything. Diaz has looked nervous. Rodri has looked nervous. Been a couple of nervous exchanges for us. Ah! Erling Haaland almost there to pounce. What is it? Is it a penalty? Is it a penalty for City? Can someone tell me in the comments there? Is it a penalty for City? Is it a penalty for City? What is happening? Can someone tell me in the comments? It strikes the arm of Upamecano, but the arm is extended there, and not in a it's in an unnatural position. The arm was coming towards the ball. It's a penalty for City, and Erling Haaland is taking it. Erling Haaland to score the goal for City. That will be so vital and so important in this tie. Erling Haaland to take the penalty for City. Erling Haaland with the penalty. Erling Haaland with the penalty. Jan Sommer is a good penalty kick goalkeeper. Haaland for the big moments. The big man is stepping up. What will he do? He had done it against Leipzig for us to open the scoring when the tie was in the balance. And Erling Haaland misses it. What the hell? Erling! Ah! Exactly, when I when's the last time you've seen Erling Haaland miss a bloody penalty? Exactly, that's not like him. Ah! Erling Haaland missing a penalty. Ah! That's gone over the bar, but that penalty was so pivotal in this tie. It was so important in this tie. What guys? How did Erling Haaland miss it? Just choose one corner and put it low. That was such a vital penalty. Rodri does well there to come out with the ball. Kevin De Bruyne. Rodri. Nathan Ake is coming forward. Jack Grealish. Kevin De Bruyne. Nathan Ake. Kevin De Bruyne. Ah! Rodri. Nathan Ake. Kevin De Bruyne. Ruben Diaz. Manuel Akanji. Bernardo Silva. That's a free kick for City. Ah, that penalty would have just changed the entire complexion of the tie. It would have just broken the backbone of Bayern Munich there. Such a golden chance. Such a big game. I don't know why he went for power over there. Erling Haaland, he generally places it in the bottom corner. I don't know why he went high. Ikai Gundogan loses the ball. And it's a City throw. This is so tense. Diaz slipped there a bit. He's given it to Eddie. Ruben Diaz. And City lose the ball. City lose the ball. Edit as well there. Good save, Edison. Very good save, Edison. That penalty there would have put us in so much of a state of comfort. Very well done by Jack Grealish. Excellent defensive work. Can Edison try to catch the ball sometime? Take off precious seconds. Good kick by Jan Sommer. And Sane again misses the target over there. Hits it wide. Nervous for City. We need to hold on here. We cannot concede now. Cannot concede now at all. The referee showing a yellow card to Edison for wasting time already. And Edison has kicked it out. It's a City throw in. No one was chasing that. And we've given it straight back to Bayern again. Bayern are now coming on to us. 2 minutes of added time. We just cannot concede before half time here. Just need to hold on and be very, very careful. To be very careful here. Ah! City had so many bodies on the line over there. Just last ditch defending from us. But look at that. That was last ditch defending from City. Everybody was bloody on the line. Everybody was bloody on the line earlier. I think Kimmich gets a yellow card here. Even De Bruyne giving the ball away again. And the referee has blown up. It's half time. What did you think about the half, guys? City did not attack at all. We were so passive there. This just tensed up. We were so passive. And Erling Haaland, 47 goals in all competitions, has not missed the penalty at all this season. And him choosing to miss a penalty, that penalty goes in. I think the ties. There's so much comfort there in the tie. If that penalty goes in, this was so tense. I don't know why City were just not able to cope with Bayern's press in midfield. I know it's still nil-nil, but Bayern were just playing through us like it didn't happen at the Etihad. It did not happen at the Etihad. What Bayern were doing. Bayern are just able to play through our midfield. Musiala is offering them that energy. Kimmich, Goretzka, they're winning the midfield battles. It just seems Akanji's side is still fine, but it seems sometimes that Ake is just being caught. I don't know why he's venturing so far up the pitch. Ruben Diaz ventured so far up the pitch. Baya, this is why Erling, why? Only Bernardo and Ederson were looked in rhythm. Anyone else just average. But so far, so good. Vinay has dominated. Still Vinay, still Bayaji, the penalty. Ah, why? Exactly, why of this match? I mean, every time, just this is what I said, this kid is cursed. But every time Erling Haaland chooses a corner, and he just plants the penalty in the corner. See, with penalties, my view is I don't care if the keeper saves the penalty. That is fine. What I want the taker to do is just test the keeper. Test the keeper. If he saves it, he makes a good penalty save. Congrats. Well, that's sport. It happens. But he just kicked it long and hard over the top. I don't know why. Why someone see if Haaland would have chosen one corner, hit it low like he always does. Keeper had no chance. Because generally you pick the corner, you hit it low. It's very difficult for the keeper to save it. Swami says this Bayern is light now of another Hungariness, ruthlessness, aggressive, but positive is City don't concede luckily. But playing this with Mane, Muller, net staff, who knows anything can happen. It's a penalty, Swami. The penalty we had in knockout games, that's why I always say knockout games you need killers. You need killers who can finish up the game. That's why we bought in Haaland. He is the best striker in the world at the moment, Erling Haaland. And he misses the penalty. It's just amazing. It's just something else. Ah, this is gonna be tense. This is gonna be an absolute tense next half, guys. I don't know how you guys are even able to see it. It's so nervous and tense. Bayaj says this kit and that too in CL double whammy. Probably Bayaj Pep would have been good for Pep to invite Yaya Toure at least in this match, so that he can perform his magic on the pitch, on the shirt, on this shirt, and also on the Champions League. This thing, Champions League curse. Ah, this is so tense. JSK says Mane is there. Bayaji says Ake needs more help from Gundo or Grealish. Exactly. I don't know why Grealish is not doing his defensive work as much. They're clearly targeting his side. And Rodri, I think there was an instance last, I think when it was 43rd minute or something, when everybody were having their bodies on the line in the box. I think it was Rodri who gave the ball away there. Seen Rodri being sloppy once or twice in this game, him giving the ball away there. Rodri and John Stones, I think it's just becoming a bit more risky. I don't know, Bayern are pressing so well that it just seems that we don't have any outlet. See, there were two things that would have just changed the complexion of this tie. Sometimes in tough away grounds, you need to accept that you're not the better team and you need to be resilient, but we have been resilient. Okay, there have been some chances for Bayern and stuff, but we have been resilient. But you know that Upamecano red card, and okay, Haaland was just a little bit offside. But then second one, the penalty. I mean, when you get those chances, you just can't miss them. It's just not you just can't do it. I mean, it's not just about the missed penalty, but for me, it's also about the momentum of the tie. It's about crushing the self belief of Bayern. See, especially in knockout games, when you have foot on the opponent's throat, you just need to press the foot. You just need to press it and get the job done. That's what that penalty is. So it is in moments like these that are really, really important in big Champions League games. That offside was just marginal. Upamecano is having all of the luck in this match that he didn't have at Etihad. First that offside call and then that penalty which he gave away. Vinay says, yeah, Grealish isn't helping Ake in defense. That needs to change. Vinay says it feels like Liverpool away game, but at least the goals thing, the only positive that can come from this half is no, we didn't concede. But one thing, guys, what do you think? Do you think that Pep should replace Kevin De Bruyne with Julian Alvarez? Should Pep actually do that? Because that is a question mark. Because Kevin De Bruyne hasn't been that good. Okay, he's found a Haaland with one or two passes, and that's all. But I think Alvarez helps you in defensively. I think the way to counter Bayern's press is by introducing in Julian Alvarez. Vinicius Goretzka, dark arts worked. I mean, how would it be if in this team Fernandinho was a DM and we also had Erling Haaland playing in this team? For the penalty the dark arts were, but then I don't know. I still can't say. When you look at all of the penalties, guys, you look at all of the penalties in this season which Haaland has taken. When has Haaland, taken a penalty and hit it high? All of his penalties this season have been low and into one corner or the other. When has Haaland hit the ball high? Just don't know why did he want to try it in this game. Bayaji says Erling most of the times goes for a corner, and today exactly Bayaji, most of the times Haaland goes for a corner. Blame the kid, that's what. But JSK, what do you think of Edison's performance today? How did Eddie perform? I think there are two important decisions for Pep to make in the second half. When is he going to bring on Kyle Walker? Because clearly, John Stones, Sané is just going past John Stones in the midfield as if you look at it, Sané is not playing with on Akanji's side. Uh, Sunny is actually trying to run on to John Stones. So I actually think and is outpacing him. So I think when do you bring on Kyle Walker? That is gonna be an absolute key in this game. Kyle Walker and Julian Alvarez, I think, are gonna be the two keys in this game. They're showing Inter Benfica. Inter score another goal, 3-0 on aggregate. Barella scores in the 14th minute, and then Benfica also score. They're showing the Benfica goal now. JSK says, I don't think we're conceding. I don't know, JSK. This game is very tense. Anything can happen in the Champions League, JSK. But I'm still in disbelief, Haaland missing that penalty there. How better of a chance can you actually get than that? That too in a tough away game, you're getting a penalty there. Especially when you're not playing well. Vinay says, did anyone notice Gundo? They're just getting outnumbered in the midfield. Vinay, Sane is tucking in. I actually think Pep needs to do something with this midfield thing. But Gundo in the attacking in some of the I mean not some, only few of the attacking moments we had. I think at least 3 4 attacking moments. I think the handball for Upamecano was created by Gundo. I think it was Gundo who crossed the ball there. I mean who put the ball into the box. So I mean Gundo in his attacking moments was there, but defensively again I mean defensively Gundo got back actually 1 or 2 times. It's Grealish who's not getting back. Think apart from Grealish, people are getting back well defensively. But one thing worrying is they're letting John Stones or Rodri have the ball, and then Goreska, Musiala, Kimmich, Sane. You have 5 players going in on Rodri and Stones over there. That needs to change. Pep needs to do something in the second half. And also there was a 1v1 chance, if you remember, in the first half where Ruben Diaz, he went so far venturing. I don't know why did he go so far venturing, and Bayern had a chance. And I mean Sane ran 1v1 and he just hit it wide by a whisker. So I don't know why we are behaving defensively so abnormally. JSK says no, he needs to leave. JSK says I don't care what he has done in the past, but his time is up. With Gundo, I don't know about it, JSK. It's kind of trickier because Gundo has been magnificent for us this season, making those late runs and all. But yeah, I think age is catching up with him now. Not necessarily right now this season, but probably. I think the thing is Gundo wants a 2 season contract and City want to give him 1 season contract actually. Fair on both parties, I would say. Gundogan would like 2 season contract just for stability for himself and his family. And City would think probably with age catching up, especially when you're in 30s, it's a bit of a risk. I don't know. So but I probably think and City are also looking for Gundogan replacement. I mean just can't think of anything else. The nervousness is just eating me up from inside, guys. I'm just not even able to speak as much today. Vinicius' team has lost concentration. Pep will kill them. JSK says, by the way, second half is when we step up usually, but this is not the Etihad JSK and the kit as well. Just don't know what will happen. Vinay says Gundo lost his school. Kimmich did nothing. No, Vinay, actually the thing is, if you look at the replay, Gundo went down on the foul and Gundo had the ball in his hand. Still, Kimmich actually came and kicked the ball. Almost out of his hand. So yeah, I think that was not wrong. Nothing wrong from Gundo. See, when a player is catching hold of the ball, you can't just go and kick the ball. Then that's not fair. But my God, I know I'm repeating it, but that Upamecano red card or that penalty, either one of it would have just changed the complexion of the style entirely. It would have meant Bayern would have one less number to commit forward. It would have just changed in a lot of things. JSK says, by the way, why the red card was turned over. It was offside, JSK. It was offside by a whisker. Because Erling Haaland is generally not offside. But here he was offside by a whisker. Upamecano, luck. No, I think luck always is like it's either too good for Upamecano or too bad for Upamecano. At the Etihad, no luck for him. Here, I mean, he's very, very lucky. Upamecano should have been sent off. His penalty should have been put away. Vinay says, said earlier, UCL is about luck and ref special. Yes, knockout competitions are like that, Vinay, especially those moments, those key moments. Bayaji says, shout out to Edison, a big shout out to Edison. Bayaji made some very good saves. And also, by the way, Edison also sat a Bayern player down, right? A Bayern player was pressing him and he just shimmied the ball. How cool of Edison for that. I don't even know any player on this planet Earth or from any other planet could have done that. How is Addison so high school? Addison was very good from set pieces and stuff. JSK says, yeah, Addison really stepping up when needed most. He might have heard you, JSK, that you wanted him to be replaced by Stephen Ortega. Now Addison is trying very hard to step into your good books. He wants you to back him as well. Nicest Edison higher. Don't know, guys. How you lot feeling? I know I've been asking this continuously, but this is just eating me up. Are flashes of Bernabeu coming back to you? Are you remembering any of those past games? The Bayern Munich players are coming out first. The second half is almost about to start. This is now about personality. This is now about mentality. 45 minutes to go plus extra time. Don't know what Pep Guardiola would have told City's players in this halftime team talk here. Very crucial 45 minutes in our season, I would say. City are coming out. Do you see any substitutes? I don't see any substitutes. The same team is coming up. Probably is there a case for Foden over Grealish? I mean, I don't know. Foden just come back from surgery. Don't know the level of his fitness yet. Erling Haaland in there. I don't know how he would be feeling in missing that penalty. It's so tense at the Allianz Arena and City to kick off the second half. Second half has begun. Haaland is trying to pressurize Jan Sommer. Sommer with a weak kick, I would say. Give it back to Eddie. That's very well done, very well played out. City are attacking for the first time in this game. Gundogan on the ball. Nathan Ake overlapping. Jack Guril is there 1v1 with Benjamin Pavard. Nathan Ake there. Ah, Nathan, just go back. It's a long kick by Jan Sommer. They're at least winning the second balls much better at the start of this half. That's very well done there. Bernardo Silva against Joshua Kimmich, and it's a corner for City. Well done, Bernardo. Very well done. It's the first corner, I think. Yes, it's the first corner. I mean, we did not have even single corner in that first half. That tells you how much defensive we were. That's a free kick for Bayern. Erling Haaland with a push on a Bayern player over there. Waste of a corner. That's very well done. Winning it in the midfield, and Gundogan is onto it straight away. That Gundogan is outnumbered over there. Jack, run, 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 run. That's very well won by Manuel Akanji, but again, at least he's cut the attack off over there. Bayern will throw their almighty over here. We need to be very careful. That's very well done. Cheap giveaway by Bernardo of all people. Bernardo! That too to Musiala. That's a Bayern corner. That's a Bayern corner over there. And that's a poor corner from Bayern, but I mean, City kick it away well. It's not much you can tell him to do in the box. Eddie, take your time. Substitutes are warming up over there. Bayern substitutes. I think Muller will be introduced quickly, probably when Alfonso Davies, I think. That's a free kick for City there. That's a free kick for City. I think Benjamin Pavard hasn't he already been booked? I don't know, but that's a free kick for City. Yes, it's a stamp on Kevin De Bruyne, and it's a free kick for City over there. That's not a good ball into the box, but Akanji collects it. Bernardo Silva. I don't know what the hell are they doing? Idiots! Absolute idiots! Just pass it back to Edison and restart the attack. Don't know what we were doing there. That too from a free kick. It's one of the worst attacking performances from City I'm seeing here actually. Haaland does really well to press it there. It's the defender there. That's a yellow card for Nathan Ake over there. Did he have to do that tackle? Probably yes. Because otherwise, I think Benjamin Pavard was away over there. What a ball that is. From Keme Chogoretska, I don't know. Good block, very good block. That's very well done by Jack. Kevin, release Jack. Ah! Erling Haaland 1v1 again. Ah! Kevin De Bruyne was there in the center as well. What a counter from City that was. Again, we can't. But what a chance. Haaland penalty and that one 1v1. If he would have passed it to Kevin De Bruyne, that was in an open net. Ah! Well done by John Stones, but why are we playing such a risky brand of football? I don't know. But two golden chances to kill off the tie. Ah, that was another good chance for Bayern. Kevin De Bruyne gets the ball and it's Erling Haaland with him. Erling Haaland gets the ball, Erling. And Erling Haaland scores! It's the ball for City! Erling Haaland! Pew pew pew! Erling! This time is smashing into the top corner! Who Bayern Munich? Who Bayern Munich? City! City till I die! Bayern Munich who? Bayern Munich who? Bloody who? What a wonderful composed finish from Erling Haaland over there. Just look at it. And again, what a touch from Ederson over there. And John Stones. There's no offside over there. Haaland does extremely well there to see me the defender. And his finish is just wonderful. What just happened there? Vinay, Haaland scored. He just put Upamecano on the floor. Upamecano dusted and that. What was the most beautiful thing over there? Erling Haaland shushing the Munich crowd. He said this was a celebration after scoring the goal. Shh. It was almost Haaland's way of indicating, I'm not happy to score easy goals against you. I think they have, yes, this pitch is slippery. I think they have done it on purpose. I think one more goal, and I think we can be safe about it. Extremely good defending. But the save from Ederson before it went to before Haaland scored the goal, that save was just fantastic, right? That save was just out of this world. Vishal says Madrid's gonna do you guys dirty. They're on a different level in this competition. Game by game, Vishal, game by game. I believe we are on a different level as well. That's a penalty. Is it a penalty, Vinay? Is it a penalty, guys? Is this a penalty? Or is it a free kick? Was it just outside the box? It was outside the box actually. It's not a penalty, it's a free kick. Benjamin Pavard on a yellow card. It's a free kick. I just think we play this free kick shot. But Vishal, what makes you think that Madrid's gonna do us dirty? Last season we competed with Madrid for 180 minutes. They just took it off us in the extra time. And I know that's what matters in knockout competitions. Just kick it back to Ederson. A Bayern player is down, so the referee had to stop the play. But the calmness there from Haaland was good, right? Last season, probably a Gabriel Jesus or a Raheem Sterling would not have finished that. There was no way they would have finished that. City are smelling blood here again. Gundogan, Nathan Ake. Jack Grealish is smelling blood here. Nathan, can you just go? That's a corner for City. That's a corner for City. Well done, Haaland. Well done, Erling. Very well done. I'm actually getting tens on these set pieces and corners because it almost seems that we're giving the ball away easily. Yes, this is good playing it short, but just defend, guys, defend. That's very well defended again. So I think Pep must have given them a rollicking talk at halftime because suddenly you're seeing Gundogan taking more responsibility on the ball, Bernardo Silva taking more responsibility on the ball. Just something else. Cancelo is going off and Alfonso Davis is coming on now. Sadio Mane is coming on as well. Leroy Sané is going off. Sadio Mane is coming on. I don't know why we are playing such risky football in the midfield. Ha! Edison does well over there. Shots from long distance. Eddie does extremely well over there. Ake sloppy over there. Ake again sloppy. I think Ake is down. This is not good news for us. Ake is down. Not good news for us, guys. Ake is down. What just happened over there? I think it's just. Shit. Hamstring gone. Ake's hamstring is done. Ah, not good news at all. I think Ake's hamstring is done, to be fair. They're showing the goal and the ball control and the finish from Haaland is just superb. And the celebration was the highlight of it all. What has happened to Ake there? Is he on the pitch or has he gone? Because at least from the replays, it seems that his hamstring, he has done something to his hamstring. We have to be very careful. We have to just switch on. Rodri does extremely well over there. And he gives the ball away. Edison does well. Edison does very well over there. Again, you just cannot give the ball away like that in the midfield. Stones does well to tackle. Exactly, Vinayake injury. What do you think the injury is? In the replay, it just seemed that hamstring's gone. I think Laporte has come, right, to replace him. This might be a problem because Laporte doesn't have the pace. I probably thought he would shift. Yeah, hamstring is season done. I don't know, and we do not have any left backs as well. Just don't know. The only thing we hope is the hamstring injury is not that serious. Again, this shows the importance of buying a good left back. Honestly, no one in the team can play left back, right? It's only Laporte. It's the option we have. Or you could try Rico Lewis or Sergio Gomez is not ready. I don't think even Rico Lewis is ready to play there. No one. I don't know why the pitch is so slippery. Probably you could ask Kyle Walker to play there. Or can Akanji play there? I don't know. That's a good switch. That's a great switch from Rodri over there. To relieve the pressure, Manuel Akanji, Bernardo Silva. We're slowly starting to play our football now. Big blow for title charge and UCL campaign. We'll talk about it when I will talk about it once this match is over because until the last second is ticked on here and until the referee blows his whistle, this match just continues to intrigue me and I'm sure it continues to intrigue all of us as well. And Thomas Muller is getting ready now. Eddie, can you please catch the bloody ball? Don't know why Edison is always wants to the ball with his feet instead of catching it and gobbling few seconds away. Very well done. John Stones, Erling Haaland, John Stones, and Haaland's offside, I think. And it's substitution for Bayern Munich. Supermoteng comes off. He hasn't quite worked today, I would say. Mathistell comes on. I don't know who he is. Is he a striker or what? I don't know. Thomas Muller comes on. Jamal Musiala comes off. He's almost snatched the ball and then he's given the ball away there. Aymeric. Where is Laporte? Sadio Mane is offside, I think, there. That's very well defended. Jack Grealish has done an extremely good job. Ah, there's a chance to put Erling Haaland through there. That's another threat now Bayern Munich have to deal with. We need to keep a clean sheet here, guys. We need to keep a clean sheet. Come, let us win this game. Winning this game will be such a statement. Edison catches it and focus, guys. Focus. Winning at Allianz Arena, keeping a clean sheet in the entire tie, these things will fill us with so much confidence. His come inside Akanji. John Stones does extremely well over there. Very good defending from John Stones. Mathistel. But that was good movement, I think, from Mathistel. He's come on the inside. Ah, that's very well defended by Amaric Laporte over there. Excellent defensive action. I think Pep needs to bring his subs on now. Just bring on Alvarez and close the tie out. Ah, it's Bayern's throw now. Bayern with the shot. Ah, it's offside. It's offside. For a moment, I thought we had not maintained a clean sheet, but that's offside. That's offside. Yeah, Mathistel was clearly offside over there. Yeah, he was clearly offside over there. It's a little scare for City over there, but we need to maintain this clean sheet, whatever it might be, whatever it might take. I know Pep Guardiola has made one substitution, but his hand was forced on that. Will he make any other substitutions? Tactical sub. Again, we are open over here. I don't know why we are so. Very well done by Ruben Diaz. Excellent block. Excellent block by Ruben Diaz there on Kingsley Coman. Wonderful block. What a block there by Ruben Diaz on Kingsley Coman. It's another corner for Bayern. I think Pep needs to bring on Kyle Walker now. There's another substitution for Bayern Munich here. I think it's Kimmich who's coming off. No, it's Benjamin Pavard who's coming off actually. And it's Joseph Stanisic who's coming on. Must be an attacking player. I don't know who he is. And Ederson does extremely well there under pressure to catch the ball. Very well done, Eddie. Clean sheet is paramount. Just cannot underestimate maintaining a clean sheet at the Allianz Arena, one of the toughest grounds in Europe. There was a chance to play Erling Haaland through there, but Rodri ignored him. Kevin De Bruyne giving the ball away again. Clean sheet is important, guys. Clean sheet is very, very important. Gundogan does extremely well over there. Great defensive work. Gundogan comes back with the ball again. Jack Grealish is free. Jack just buys some time. Kevin De Bruyne. There's no space in that midfield at all. Ikai Gundogan. Rodri. Aymeric Laporte. Ruben Diaz. John Stones. Manuel Akanji. Back to Ederson. That is very well done. Excellent ball there to Gundogan. He's taken out half of Bayern's team over there. And Kevin De Bruyne, one more goal just to finish off the tie completely. Jack Grealish, Rodri, Ruben Diaz. That's very well done there. Bernardo Silva there is free. He's just running. So much grass ahead of him. Ah, I thought Bernardo, with the speed at which he was running, I thought he'll just go for the shot himself. Get back and defend, guys. Bloody get back and defend. It's a corner for Bayern. 10 more minutes to go here plus extra time. That can't be a handball. That was so close. That can't be a handball. I don't know what Sadio Mane was telling there. That just can't be a handball. How can that be a handball? Come on. You're in a potential 1v1 to. I mean, that can't be a handball. It's just so close. What? He's gonna check it now? What the hell? That just can't be a handball. It's just not possible. The referee's given a penalty. That's one of the most cruel penalties you'll ever see being given. How can that be a handball? That cannot be a handball. Stupid rules, that's all. Just stupid rules. Guys, do you think that is a handball? Will lady save this? And he doesn't, and it's a goal for Bayern. But that's just a stupid handball. That's not a handball at all. We cannot lose this game, guys. We just cannot lose this game. That's a throw in for Bayern Munich now. Pep is preparing substitutions, and Julian Alvarez is coming on, and Erling Haaland is coming off. That's gone out. That was another scare. That was another potential scare for us. It's not over until it's over. It's not over until the final result. Why is Edison kicking the ball out? I don't know. 5 minutes plus extra time now. It's a potential yellow card there, and it's a free kick for Bayern. It's Aymeric Laporte. He doesn't have the pace. We're just holding on. It feels like it. Thomas Tuchel has got a red card now and is sent off. Let us get to 90 minutes without conceding again. Kevin De Bruyne are there, and it's Jack Grealish. It's not Erling Haaland. He doesn't have the pace. We just do not concede another until the 90-minute mark. Jack, just go to the bloody corner and keep the ball there. That's a free kick for City. Well done, Jack. He's got some time for us at least. Stanisic gets a yellow card. I guess City will play it short and just take the ball to the corner and do that stuff. Vinay says Akanji should cut his hands. I mean, Vinay, okay, when you're defending a corner, set piece or something, a shot into the box, that's fine. But you just see the distance, right? When two players are that many exactly, and when you see the distance between the two players, how do you fight a duel? Football is a contact sport, right? Both Mane and Akanji were shoulder to shoulder, right? And the worst thing about that is the referee has gone to the VAR. The referee has made the right decision, no pen. The VAR has asked him to check it again. That was a horrendous call. How do you compete in a one? I mean, when was the last time you saw that being given as a penalty? This is just so stupid. I mean, exactly. Akanji can't do anything in there. I actually think now the Haaland's fourth goal has given it comfort as comfort, right? Just imagine 1-1. I mean, Bayern score one. It was just 3-0. Then what would have been the thing? Another goal from Bayern, and we would have just been hanging on. That's now a Bayern free kick, I think. I wonder how much extra time will this referee give. It's a city throw over there. Very well done. We managed the game excellently well. But what if imagine if the game was nil-nil or something like that? The entire tie was nil-nil or something like that, and the referee gives that penalty there after being checked by VAR. You're just helpless, right? You cannot do anything. I wonder how much of extra time is he gonna add? It's +5. He can't concede a goal in the first 2-3 minutes of this added time. I don't mind if we concede another after the 3 minutes of that time are up. That's good defending by Laporte over there. He just kicked it. We can't concede a goal in the first 3 minutes of this added time. What has happened there? Is it a save or have we conceded a goal? 3 more minutes to go. It would be a new world record if Bayern managed to score 3 goals in the next 3 minutes, right? That's a mess kick from Sadio Mane over there. This is what City fans are. Know that it's 3 minutes and it's virtually impossible for Bayern to score 3 goals in 3 minutes. Still, we are not. Still, we want the final whistle to go on there. I don't think even the staunchest of Bayern fan will be confident of them scoring 3 goals, but we are afraid of us conceding 3 goals. Uh, but there was a period in the 87 to 90th minute when Jack Grealish and Alvarez were excellent there in the corner, just taking off minutes, taking off the momentum, especially after Bayern scored their penalty. It's Manuel Akanji down now. Manu, just get up. Pep Guardiola is still sitting there on his bench. I wonder what the thoughts in his mind would be. I wonder even if Pep Guardiola, I wonder if Pep Guardiola would be going down the nostalgia lane a little bit, right? From Monaco, losing at Monaco, having carried 3 goal lead into that leg to beating Bayern in a two-legged tie. Life must have come full circle for Pep Guardiola here. Rodri does well over there. Jack Grealish, sorry, it's Bernardo Silva and Aymeric Laporte running with the ball. Jack Reel is there, a bit of a heavy touch, can understand from all of the work he's put through this game. It's again superb defending. Again, it's fantastic defending, and I guess it's a corner for Bayern. No, it's actually a goal kick for City. And I think that should be that in the tie. That should be that. Erling Haaland, that fourth goal is literally given a lot of cushion. And that's it. The referee has blown the whistle. We have gone to the Allianz Arena. And I would go on to say that we have won. Actually, we have won. That one goal which Bayern scored was a penalty, which was never a penalty. I mean, when is the last time you saw an attacker and a defender going shoulder to shoulder, and then the ball just rises and hits the hands of the defender, and it's a and it's a penalty. It's never. Tuchel and Pep Guardiola having chat with each other. Life has come full circle for Pep Guardiola here. Right from 2016, I'm remembering we take a 3 goal lead to Monaco. I think 2 or 3 goal lead to Monaco, and then we lose the tie on away goals in Monaco. From there to losing the semi-final against Real Madrid in the last minute, to losing the Champions League final against Thomas Tuchel's team, against Chelsea, to defeating Bayern Munich 4-1 in the tie. Well, it's 4-0 if you ask me, because that one goal which Bayern scored it was a controversial penalty to defend. I mean, one of the hallmarks of this performance is you could tell that City did not play their game. I was actually sitting here and shouting, City, please attack, please attack. Why are you not playing your game? But maybe, I think, just maybe, Pep Guardiola has realized that, in Champions League ties, there are certain, not just moments, there are certain phases. The phase could be 20 minutes, 30 minutes. There's certain long phases where he can't control the game by possession. You have to sit back and defend, and I think that is what Pep Guardiola has done. If you actually see last season's game against Atletico Madrid, we take a 1-0 lead to the Etihad in the second leg last season quarter final, and we defend that 1-0 lead. Atletico Madrid had many chances, and it's the same here, and it's bloody same thing here. We were playing for a clean sheet here. The amount of defensive work which we put in was just fantastic. Vinay says Pep stopped overthinking. That's what Vinay. That's what it seems. Last season, it just seemed evident a bit from the Atletico Madrid quarter-final tie, Real Madrid semi-final tie, when Pep could not have done anything much there in that Real Madrid thing, and this season as well. It's just stopped overthinking, I guess. But what a defensive performance! If you, this is the most unlike City performance you'll see in ages. Possession, Bayern has 55, City has 45. When is the last time you saw a team dominate a Pep Guardiola's team home and away in possession? That too, 10% of difference. Passes made as well. I think Bayern would be having more passes made as well. kilometers run, both the same. So it's complete domination in terms of possession and this thing. Pep Guardiola, that goal by Haaland, is literally, I think that was a game changer, because 3-1 when Mane gets that goal back, 85th minute. If it was still three, the tie was at 3-1. Bayern would have had a sniff. Bayern would have just tried to score the second goal, and anything could have happened. The nerves, Allianz Arena, the crowd just come on to you. That Haaland's goal just meant that even if that penalty went, Bayern players were just not interested in the game. The shoulders were shrinking, but we just managed the game extremely well, I would say. Even after that goal went in, Grealish took care of the possession, took the bought a free kick, took the ball into the corner. Him and Alvarez took the piss out of Bayern players for 2, 3, 4 minutes. It was just amazing, amazing game management, I would say. Fantastic game management. JSK says, told you we step up on the second half. That's true, JSK. That's true. Haaland stepped up in the second half for sure. Vinay says he could have done weird things to stop Musiala, Sane. But guys, did you notice one thing? Last season, when we were playing Atletico Madrid, when we were slowly progressing from that quarter-final tie in the second leg, what happened? Ake gets injured. Kyle Walker gets injured. Our defense starts getting injured over there. Cancelo was out suspended in that match, and who were we facing in the semi-finals then? Real Madrid. And now you look at it, it slowly became evident that we were going to face Real Madrid in the semi-finals. What happened in this tie? Ake got injured. Do you see Real Madrid's black magic, or whatever they call voodoo, just coming and having an input on this? Look at it. I don't know why it happens that whenever we start to play Real Madrid, our fullbacks especially, they get injured. And Ake left back. Rodrigo plays on that side. I don't know how big is Ake's injury actually. Vinay says Pep doesn't want full position. That is true, Vinay. That's a remarkable change. And Pep is one of he will go down obviously as at least the top two, top three coaches in the world, if not the top coach of all time. So for such a big coach, such a big manager, to have that, to suppress his ego a bit and say it is fine. I'll play a bit differently in knockout competitions. I'll step back a bit. I'll allow the opponent to have possession. I'll defend a bit, and there's nothing wrong in hitting on the counter. Him inculcating those principles. That's just been a kind of a transformation of Pep Guardiola in terms of, especially playing in knockout competitions. I think Pep Guardiola has adapted. His approach is a little bit different when compared to knockout competitions, when compared to the league. Even in the league, Arsenal, Emirates, we weren't playing well. Pep Guardiola literally, he gave Arsenal the possession. He played on the counter. So Pep Guardiola has developed. Pep Guardiola has developed, and kudos to him. Vinay says Haaland. That was the best moment. That was the best moment. He said, I thought he'll do the yoga celebration, but he just scored, and he did shh to the Munich fans. That would have just frustrated the Munich fans so much. That one gesture, Erling Haaland. Shh. What a gesture that is. I think we should have a statue afterwards of Erling Haaland. I'm sure we'll have it with that gesture which he did here. Shh, that would just be fantastic. But the strike was just superb. It was the most difficult of his chances, I guess. Haaland had three chances today. One was the penalty. I don't know, it was a bad miss. And then there was a second chance where it was Kevin De Bruyne, Haaland. De Bruyne plays it to Grealish. I think Grealish to Haaland. And then Haaland has De Bruyne free in the middle. It was an open goal if he passes to De Bruyne, but Haaland decides to go himself and hits it straight at the keeper. Unlike Haaland again, I mean, especially a lesser striker would have been, his mentality would have been gone, missing the penalty. You would have thought, your first thought would be missing the penalty. Did I cost that my team the tie here? But Erling Haaland, that's what makes champions. That's what makes these elite athletes. It's not their style of play. It's not the stamina. It's not all of those. Not their agility, acceleration, talent. It's not anything of that. It's the mentality. When if he misses that, how fast can you keep it beyond you and go for the next opportunity? Where is the next opportunity? Where is my prey next? Where is my prey next? That is what separates your Erling Haaland from a Gabriel Jesus probably, who's not below Erling Haaland. Everyone will agree with me, of course, probably except Arsenal fans. So last season, probably a Sterling or a Jesus would not have scored that. Last season, probably we might have been hanging on, or we might be have had a Real Madrid like scenario here. That killer instinct striker, that's what has made the difference here. Baya Jesus Ake had full rest versus Leicester, tough luck. It's voodoo, it's black magic, Bayaji, black magic. Whenever a team wants to play against Real Madrid, all of these things happens. Their fullbacks get injured, or their fullback gets sent off, like Chilwell was sent off for Chelsea. I mean, I don't know what is going to do for that left hand side. Laporte is clearly not the person to play there, doesn't have the pace. Does any one of you fancy Rodrigo versus Laporte, for example? Like no one on the flanks. We needed to have Nathan Ake, extremely good 1v1 defenders. There are only two choices. Do you play Kyle Walker there, or do you actually play Manuel Akanji there? Otherwise, there are no choices. But let us hope that it's just not a hamstring pull. It's just a precautionary thing. But the way Ake left, I just thought it was bad. They're showing the Haaland goal again in the replay. The way he sits down, Upamecano, the way he sells the dummy to Upamecano and then lifts the ball over Jan Sommer. It's just excellent. The shot was hit with so much power. There was an angle where they shot the goal from behind the goal, and it is just so much power. Vinay says, I just pray Ake injury isn't severe. Exactly, Vinay, exactly. Because it's not just for the Real Madrid tie. We also need Ake for the Arsenal game, right? At the Etihad. So I mean, and the Real Madrid tie is not like it's a month away. It's just like 2-3 weeks away. I think it's May 2nd or something like that. May 1st week it will be played. So it's literally 2 weeks away. It's not far away. So just pray for Ake there. Vinay says Ake didn't get any help from Grealish, and Thomas Tuchel played their fullbacks more advanced. Bayern were just dominating, and also you could say it in an alternative way that City allowed Bayern to dominate as well. I think the template of the play was set right from the first 5-10 minutes, where Sane went through on goal, probably Diaz mistake, but right from there you saw that City were allowing Bayern to come on to them. Generally, it's not that Bayern didn't try to play this way at the Etihad, but we kept the possession well at the Etihad, and we did certain things at the Etihad where we didn't do here. It was a conscious decision. It's not that Bayern dominated us in terms of having the ball. It's a conscious decision of Pep Guardiola allowing us to get dominated so that we can hit on the counter. So I know why Grealish was ahead, because Pep really wanted that risk to reward thing. Okay, it was risky leaving Ake 1v1. Probably he had trust in Ake and Akanji 1v1. But if a ball from Rodri or even from Ake was played to Grealish, then he could set Haaland away on the counter. So it was a high risk, high reward game. That was a good tactic from Pep, I guess. Bayaji says Haaland played like Sterling until the goal. It's the kid, Bayaji. It's the kid. It's the kid having to come, the curse of the kit and everything. But the goal was just fantastic. This goal is why we have bought in Erling Haaland in terms of providing that killer finish. Fantastic, fantastic, I would say. Vinay says Haaland gets frustrated for being heated, but Haaland understood. Vinay, Haaland understood this was a game for him, and also in the previous leg, if you see, Haaland dropped in a bit more. He was involved a bit more in those 1-2s. He stitched the play very neatly. But this game, Grealish was up. Kevin De Bruyne almost, even De Bruyne didn't help us out defensively as well. He was a bit advanced. Haaland was almost playing on the shoulder of the last defender. So Pep, literally, I think Pep went for that high risk, high reward thing. Okay, let Bayern score one, let Bayern score two. But will we not even have one chance in Bayern's attempts to score those many goals? Will we not even have one chance to let De Bruyne through, to let Haaland through? And the approach was correct, because De Bruyne gave Haaland through and he could have had a red card with Upamecano and the game would have been done there. And I mean, City had 3 counter chances at least, if not 4, at least 3 counter chances. Haaland on another day could have scored another hat trick here. So perfect gameplay by Pep again. Excellent gameplay here. Vinicius Haaland has twice done that to Upamecano. First at Leipzig and then now Upamecano was lucky. Upamecano was extremely lucky this game. Otherwise, on another day, Upamecano himself would have conceded two goals, that handball and this one, if not that red card thing. Upamecano is just lucky. It's been lucky, that's all. Bhaiya, this is City were in for Upamecano before Diaz. Bullet dodged. So many bullets dodged, Bhayaji. City were in for Harry Maguire. Big bullet dodge. City were in for Mark Cucurella last season. And big bullet dodged again. And City were in for Upamecano. Liverpool were in for Upamecano. At least Liverpool got the better of that deal, Konate and Upamecano. Big bullet dodged. City in the transfer window. I guess we as fans actually feel bad if we don't get a player. But I think right now, if we don't get a player, we have to feel bad for the player. And look at what happened to Sterling as well. He has left City. Now, I don't think he has a place at Chelsea in the future. Just a little bit off topic, but where do you think Sterling would play at Chelsea next season? Modric on the wing, I think Madueke or someone on the wing. Chelsea will buy a striker for sure next season. I would not be surprised if it's an Osimhen or if it's Osimhen, not Harry Kane. If it's an Osimhen or someone like that. So where will Sterling play? He surely can't play in the midfield. And Sterling would have been effective in the City team um, because Sterling's worst thing is scoring goals, but right now, sir, the only thing of Sterling would have been in assisting goals, and he would have probably been better staying at City, but that's fine. We have given more chances to Grealish. Foden has come through and a lot, so destiny is always with City when players don't come to us in the transfer window, when players want to leave us. They're showing that penalty again, and I'm just so frustrated that Sadio Mane penalty. How is it a penalty? And the worst thing is VAR checked it, and the referee checks it on the monitor and it tells it's a penalty. That's just rubbish. I know it didn't affect this game, but what if it was nil-nil and the 88th minute you get a penalty like that? I'm sure Pep would have taken a red card and gone. That was never a penalty in a million years, guys. Edison's been fantastic, Vinay. Edison was fantastic today again. His ball handling, the way he's and his passing out from the back as well as cool. I mean, today you saw by today's performance and performance in the first leg alone, it was a flawless performance. It was a 10 by 10 performance from Edison twice in a row in the Champions League. You think that Edison is the best all-round goalkeeper in the world. His shot stopping was very good. There were a couple of iffy chances for Bayern, half chances for Bayern, and shot stopping was very, very good. Edison's coming to form in the right at the right time. Says Walker right back and Akanji left back for Madrid. Ah, that's true, Vinay, because Vinicius will play there. Whom would you want Vinicius to deal with? I think it's Kyle Walker, but Rodrigo Vinicius. I think on both sides you would actually need two very good fullbacks. But then again, Coman, Sané, Vinicius and Sané, who has more pace? Probably equal pace. Probably Vinicius a little bit more, and I would say Sané is technically better than Vinicius. Rodrigo Coman. Coman is very good and better than Rodrigo, at least technically, though Rodrigo is a bit more faster, I think. So everyone thought, and Alfonso Davies as well here. I don't think Madrid's fullbacks have that much pace. So it's almost like everyone thought pace. How will City deal with pace by playing Akanji and Ake against Bayern, and we dealt with it extremely well. So probably I think Pep could do this, but that will be a difficult battle against Real Madrid. Let us see how it goes. Um, but yeah, this is in the Koulibaly saga. My God, how many centre backs have we dodged? And we got onto the right one. Ruben Diaz, what an underrated signing that was, right? No one at that time, it didn't make the headlines. No one I remember, I think we lost to Leicester 5-2 or 5-3 at the Etihad that season. And that was when Ruben Diaz signing rushed, was rushed and fast tracked, and we went on to win the Premier League. I think that season when Ruben Diaz came, that was just fantastic. And Akanji signing as well, so much underrated. I think all of the centre backs that played, Akanji, Ake, Ruben Diaz, John Stones, even all of the four are. I mean, they are the most underrated centre backs in the Premier League. If you ask someone, a rival fan, to name your top five, top tens, top five centre backs in the Premier League, probably they would not include Ake, Akanji, or even John Stones. I think. Just fantastic City recruitment wise, change in the system from Pep, players' response to play in this system, players' response to do the defensive duties in the first leg, and players' response to be resilient in the second leg. All round fantastic thing. My God, Koulibaly, just see how Koulibaly is playing. And Chilwell as well. Thank God Chilwell has signed a new contract at Chelsea. Another defender, another bullet dodged. The only bullet that was not dodged was Mendy. But then again, Mendy had the potential to be a very good player, a great player. But his personal life, he did other things. So you can't have control of that. Vinicius Milan Derby and Real Madrid City take two. It's just gonna be, these semi-finals are gonna be blockbuster. And Vinay, by the way, we are having second leg at home this time, right, against Real Madrid. If you can just check, because the last time I saw when the Champions League draw was made, in this quarterfinal leg, Bayern had their second leg at home, but against Real Madrid, who qualified, they had the second leg at home. So I think this time the second leg is at the Etihad. So that will again be very fascinating, and the Milan derby will also be fascinating. Just blockbuster semi-finals this time. Vinay says this Bayern game shows teach players never rest. To be honest, Bayern players were hungry. They were very hungry, Vinay. If not, I mean, how much of defensive blocks did we make? Sane through one-on-one, I think 42nd minute. Four City players were literally covering the goal and made a block. And Coman, I think, had a chance. And then in the second half, there was an offside. Bayern put the goal literally on the top of your head. At least three to four very good chances for Bayern. Coman went inside and Edison saved, I think, once. So literally on the top of your head itself, you could have two, three chances there which Bayern missed. I mean, I won't say Bayern missed, which we defended resiliently. So very true there, Vinay. Very true. Never rest until the final whistle. I mean, this is again a culmination of all those experiences, right from Monaco to the way we went out against them, the way we went out against Liverpool, the way we went out against Spurs, against Lyon. You know what Pep said, especially against in that Spurs defeat? I think he said in the press conference before Bayern as well, he said, he referenced to that Spurs defeat and said, people think we went out to Spurs because we didn't score in many goals. People think we went out to Real Madrid because we didn't score enough goals. But the truth is, for example, against Real Madrid, you can't concede four goals. I think that tie was 5-4 or something, right, in the first leg. You can't concede four goals at home and expect to go through to the Champions League final. He said the same to Spurs. You can't concede 3-4 goals against Spurs and at home and can't expect to go through to the semi-finals or the next stage. So I think Pep had an eye on the defensive performance. He would have grilled players and he would have said defensive solidity is the key. And for me, in my eyes, this is a clean sheet. This is a clean sheet because that penalty was just so freaking unfair. It was never a penalty at all. So well done, extremely well done. 180 minutes against Bayern, score 4 and concede a iffy penalty which most referees would not have given. I think that it almost seems the ref gave that penalty to save Thomas Tuchel's face. That's what it seems. United says all depends on Ake. Just hope and pray that Ake is fit. Ake is fit. That's the only thing. But anyway, a fantastic evening, guys. Fantastic evening for us City fans. Defensively resolute. Showed the mentality. Showed the personality. Played with all the heart. Played for the badge, and this is what it means for all of us, for the City players, for the coaching staff, for the fans, everyone. This is a fantastic day for everyone. Wonderful. Just celebrate it long into the night, morning or afternoon, wherever you're in the world. Just a wonderful tie. Started with extreme tension and has ended with one extreme relief. I mean, you can understand the tension only if you're a City fan. I don't think any neutral watching this would have felt any sort of tension. They would have thought it is an easy tie for City, but No, but no. Even in the 89th freaking minute, I know how much tense we all were feeling as City fans. We still thought 5 minutes of added time, 6 minutes enough to score three goals. That was how tense we felt. I was literally counting down each second right from the start of play. Vinay says it's irrelevant. Probably pen given to shut down Bayern fans. Exactly. Never. I mean, none of the Bayern players appealed. I don't know how Sadio Mane appealed for that. It's just. It's just nothing but let us not focus on that crappy pen and spoil our day. Just enjoy the night, guys. Wonderful and then enjoy the performance, and we'll get ready for the semi-final against Sheffield United, and then we have the big game against Arsenal. At this part of the season, the tough games never seem to end, but this was a big test, and we have just passed it wonderfully well. Vinay says, I don't trust Laporte in UCL. Exactly, Vinay. I know Laporte managed the last 10-15 minutes, but if it was close, if it was like 1-2, for example, we were leading Bayern with, I don't think Laporte would have been. I don't think you would have held on with Laporte over there. Laporte does. I mean, you just can't play Laporte against Real Madrid. You just can't play Laporte against Saka there. Just see what Arsenal would be thinking, what Mikel Arteta would be thinking. If Ake plays there, his game plan is different because Ake had Saka in the pocket last time. If Ake plays there, Ancelotti's game plan is different against Rodrigo because can pocket Rodrigo. Ake is the best 1v1 defender in the world right now. It was Virgil van Dijk in his prime, but now Van Dijk has dropped off. It's Ake, very good 1v1 defender. So suddenly, Laporte against Saka, he'll just kill you. Ake, I mean, just hope that Ake injury is not as severe. That's the only thing. Vinay says good night, a fantastic night, Vinay. Good night, Vinay. Bayaji, good night, and just enjoy this through the night. Just shout out through the night and enjoy it. See you guys and take care. Fantastic day.